7 reasons why Karen Reed was found not guilty on the major crimes.
Number one, Dan Wolfe. He did his investigation for the federal government. And when he was done with that, the defense liked it so much they had him testify. And he was simple. He laid it out so that even lay people could understand why Michael O'Keefe had not been hit by the SUV driven by Karen Reed. Number two, no body, no crime. The body of Michael O'Keefe was found out on the front lawn of the Alberts home. With that said, Lucky, the plow driver, who in my humble opinion was the best witness of the entire trial, talked about what happened, how he was driving his plow truck that night, working for the DPW, Department of Public Works in Canton, where he had worked for many years, and that he knew the Alberts home because he had worked as a pizza delivery person. And he had delivered pizzas to their house on many occasions. And he looked to the left, looked to the right, and he looked straight ahead while he was plowing. And he remembers going by the Alberts house on not once but 2 occasions, looking both up and down on the right and up and down on the left, and never saw a body. Now, the body was recovered sometime the next morning, around 5 a.m. thereabouts, and Lucky knew the entire Alberts family. He'd worked for Chris Albert as a pizza delivery person. His brother was on the Board of Selectmen in Canton, and so was one of the Alberts brothers on the Board of Selectmen. So this family knew each other really well. Now, having said that, Lucky had grown up in the community of Canton. We went to school, graduated from high school in Canton, had a job in Canton, had been there, his family, their whole entire lives. And they knew the Alberts. He had no reason but to tell the truth, but he could have very easily have swayed and not told the truth, and no one would know the difference. But he was so honest. And, with that said, to me, he was the best witness of the entire trial. Number 3, no blood, no fractures, no broken bones. How do you have that when you're hit by a car traveling 25 miles per hour that weighs thousands and thousands of tons, and you get hit 25 miles per hour? That's not going to give you a broken bone or fracture or blood. Number 4, you had witnesses on both sides, but the lay witnesses for the prosecution were biased. Jen McCabe and her girlfriend, who said that Karen Reed said that I hit him. So really, in all of this nonsense, all this noise and problems with the police and ambulances and fire trucks and lions and tigers and bears, they remember clearly what Karen Reed said that night, but yet they couldn't remember about the German Shepherd inside the home, or whether the German Shepherd had barked at them, or Jen McCabe saw the dog, or what she did when she went upstairs. She don't remember anything. They asked her about this, I don't know. Ask her about that, I don't remember. Ask her about that, I don't recall. But yet what Karen Reed said, she could repeat back verbatim. Number 5, the reason why Karen Reed should have either a hung jury or a not guilty. 2 words: Michael Proctor, lead investigator, disgraced the Massachusetts State Police, the uniform he wore, all by sending nasty, lousy, ugly emails about Karen Reed. How could she get a fair shake, an objective view of the lead investigator? And as they said in The Godfather, the fish rots from the head down. Well, he was at the top. And everything the state police did and have done is tainted with lack of credibility. And that's why Karen Reed should be found either a hung jury or not guilty.
Number 6, the police did not cover the area with yellow tape to block everything off to make sure it was a crime scene. And that's fundamental 101 policing and investigation. Number 7, the police never knocked on the Alberts door and went inside and spoke to all the people that were inside and say, hey folks, what happened? Did you hear anything? Did you see anything? And went through the home looking for evidence that could have helped with the decision and determination as to what truly happened. And more importantly also, the police never went to any of the neighbors' home and knocked on their doors and said, hey, did you see anything? Did you hear anything last night? We found a body on the front lawn. No investigation. And that's why Karen Reed was found not guilty, because of all the 7 reasons. And I also want to end this by saying my heart goes out to the O'Keefe family, who truly lost a son He sounded like just a great person, adopting his sister and brother-in-law's 2 children and a boss, a police officer, and he's no longer with us. So this was a lose, lose, lose for everybody. And I don't think we're ever going to know what really happened. But we know one thing, the jury has spoken, the system has worked, and that Karen Reed is not guilty.